Hi folks, yep, it's Sty. I guess the big question is, didn't Sty die? Well, no, Sty is still alive and kicking. It's been 9 months, folks, 9 months. I just can't believe how long it's been. So I'm back. And things are going to start out a little bit slow. We'll ease into this, and I'm hoping to get right back to my old self and get some videos out there, go on a few adventures, and bring you folks along. So I guess I owe you all an explanation, and especially you, Cheesehead Chris. I found out from my daughter, who I hadn't seen in months, but I found out from her that somehow you had reached her through Facebook or something, and that you were looking to get a hold of me. I lost your number. Shame on me. But my old phone died on me. I'm not very tech savvy, so I went and I bought a new phone, got a new phone number, all of that. I lost all of my contacts, and so anybody trying to reach me on my old phone, yeah, when it comes to that old phone, Sty did die, yeah. I lost it all. But I'm back, and Chris, I'm going to message you, and we got to get together, figure out a day that we can get together. But I'm going to jump right back into where I've been and why I'm back. Okay, well, it's been a rough 9 months. It was a hard winter. It was really a tough winter on Sty. Back in October, I was doing a fall ride out to Horseshoe Lake video, and I fell ill during that trip. So the video never got completed. So I'm going to have to wait till this fall to do the fall ride to Horseshoe Lake. I was having some bad health issues because I didn't realize it, but I have a bad case of sleep apnea, and I went through a sleep study, and folks that don't know what sleep apnea is, that's when you stop breathing in the middle of the night and it wakes you up suddenly. Well, that's really hard on your heart, your system. They say that it can contribute to heart failure and to the possibility of a stroke goes way up and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so after this study, they said that when I'm in REM sleep, I average 47 events per hour. Well, that's almost 1 per minute where I stop breathing. So I'm asleep, awake, asleep, awake, asleep, awake all night. And now I didn't realize this was going on. You just don't, most people don't even know that that's happening to them. Well, that was whittling away from my health so bad that I actually got very ill from it. Well, they put me on this CPAP machine. Well, that doggone thing. I don't like having to wear a mask and headgear to sleep. That's kind of ridiculous. But I tried it. Works like $1,000,000. I feel a lot better. Well, I felt a lot better. I thought, boy, I'm going to get right back into my videos. Well, then it was in December, early December, that I started thinking I'm I'm doing quite well. Well, then misfortunate event, I had a very close dear uncle pass away in December, and that hit me kind of hard, and so, you know, feeling sorry for myself kind of thing, and so I didn't do anything in December. Well, and then in January, I lost my mother. She passed away in January, early January. So that just doubled the I don't care kind of attitude, which was foolish on my part. My mother was one that she would have said, well, you carry on, you move on, you know, you could miss somebody, but don't let your life fall apart because of losing someone. Well, so then it was probably in March that I felt like I was feeling good again, and spring's on its way. Well, spring didn't come to northern Wisconsin until just a few weeks ago, if you ask me. But then I went through a bout of, and then I couldn't even get online to watch people's videos and to stay active on my channel or anything because my computer crapped out on me. It just died. Well, I at the time was so strapped I just could not afford to buy a new computer. So I figured, well, in time I'll get a new laptop and then I can start making videos again. Well, then I had in early May, I found that I was going to have a fairly good financial windfall. And the problem I had was that I was still living with my son. And his home is tiny. It's very tiny. We might as well have built a couple of shelters out in the woods because his house is very small. And so I was limited as to my comings and goings with work and everything, and doing videos at the house, and it was just a difficult situation. Well, then I managed to land an apartment the 1st of June, which it's the 19th of June right now, so I've been in here for 19 days. Very comfortable place, very comfortable place. It's a big building. I'm on the 4th floor. I got a view of Chequamegon Bay on Lake Superior out my living room window. Love it. I can watch, and it faces west, so I can see the sunsets every night. It's beautiful. Every night I'm not working. And that was an issue also, is my employer, I was supposed to be part-time. I'm trying to be semi-retired. Well, I work 5 days a week no matter what. I mean, it's a minimum of 5 days a week, and it's nights. I work from approximately 3 in the afternoon till 10 at night. So my evenings are pretty messed up. And in fact, it messes up my whole day. So that interfered with everything. So, but where am I today? Okay, it's good news and bad news. I've got myself well reestablished. I bought a truck that I really enjoy. I just love the truck. You'll see it in the upcoming videos. For me, it's luxury. I got a nice Ford King Ranch F-150 crew cab with a topper on it. And I bought a matching enclosed trailer that I'm going to be converting into my kind of outdoor adventure trailer. And we'll get into that in the future too. you get to see the trailer and some of the plans I have for it. So I got new vehicle. I bought new camera gear. Right now, this video is on my new camera. And there's going to be a hesitation, you know, a fade out and a fade in, because this camera times out at 15 minutes. So there'll probably be a fade in, fade out somewhere in this video. But I got the vehicles, got new camera gear. I've got another camera on its way. It's strictly a video camera, which has a longer run time. So I've got all this new gear. My trailer is going to be converted eventually so that I can actually camp in it also, and it'll have all my survival gear and wilderness instructional gear and stuff in it. So that I can take my CPAP machine with, because I need power to run that thing. I can run it off of a deep cycle battery with a 110 converter on it for enough hours per night to be out in the woods. Take the truck and trailer and off I go. But we'll get into that in the future. So the bad news is I had a doctor's appointment just a few days ago, and they put me back on insulin. I have to take insulin injections. My blood sugars are just through the roof. I managed, after being diabetic for almost 20 years, I managed by diet and exercise to get off of insulin. Now, because I've been so sedentary, it reared its ugly head, and controlling my blood sugars has been almost impossible. So I'm back on insulin, and my goal is to get back off of it. Where that's bad news is I have diabetic neuropathy in my legs, lots of nerve pain, constant nerve pain. So hiking is difficult for me and a lot slower than it used to be. So my hikes are going to be shorter distances, longer time. But that's all right, as long as I'm outdoors. So I'm going to transition because this thing's going to time out, I'm sure of it. So hang tight, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, where did we leave off? Oh, I was talking about the neuropathy in my legs. What it is when you have diabetes, it can affect the nerves in your extremities, hands, feet, legs, your arms, and it causes fairly severe pain sometimes. Now I found for myself, the more I stay active in motion, the less it hurts. So that's good. That's good. So I have no excuse not to go out in the outdoors. Unless I want to be whiny and say, well, no, my legs hurt too much. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get out there. Excuse me. I'm going to get back out in the woods and do some exploring this summer. Now, like I said, I'm going to ease back into my channel slowly. One of the issues I had was internet. I had the worst internet in the world. Now I've got the next to worst internet in the world. And I'm not sure how my uploads are going to go, how well it's going to work. So this is really like a maiden voyage into the new chapter of Sty. So hopefully my internet will behave itself. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have to switch providers and try to get a faster, stronger internet service. But I'm determined. I want to thank all of my new subscribers out there and all of the old subscribers that have stuck with me. I want to thank everybody that's viewing my channel. I can't believe how many views. I'm getting close to 1,000 views a month. And I haven't been on there for 9 months. Well, that's pretty amazing to me. For me to still have over, I think I'm over 1,700 subscribers. Oh yeah, it says right now today 1,724 subscribers. And I've got over 30,000 views of my shaga harvesting video, which, I mean, that was 33,000 views of that. That just amazes me. It amazes me. So I know a lot of people have been concerned. They want to know where I've been. They want to know how I've been. I've been, whenever possible, getting online and taking peeks at all the videos that my folks out there are posting. But it's been tough. It's been very tough. Like I said, it's been a hard winter. It was 9 months of struggle. I'm beyond that struggle right now. I'm going to move ahead. I want to get out and enjoy the outdoors and work on improving my health again. Fortunately, the heart issue back, well, that's about a year and a half ago now, when I had that open heart surgery, my heart health has been good. My heart health has been good. Just fighting with the diabetes and this sleep apnea stuff. I asked my doctor, I said, now that sleep apnea, what if I skip using that machine? And my doctor said, well, that's not advisable. You should use that machine every time you sleep. And then they said, well, try it one night. Try going without it one night. And if it's going to dramatically hurt your outdoor activities by not being able to do overnighters outdoors, then it's up to you, but maybe you'll want to skip a few nights to be outdoors. Well, so I tried sleeping without that machine. Well, since I've been using that machine since last October, I can't go a night without that machine. Oh my gosh. I wake up every 3-4 minutes. The minute I fall asleep, I don't sleep for more than 3-4 minutes. And I wake up just gasping. I mean, I totally stop breathing. So I need that machine. And I said, for crying out loud, for me to go on a 6-mile hike, that's an awful lot of extension cord to have to drag out in the woods with me if I want to camp down at the end of that 6-mile trek. Then I decided, well, okay, then I came up with the battery converter, run my machine idea. Now I can pitch a tent near my vehicle, run an extension cord to that tent, and run that doggone machine. Which means I have to make round trip excursions. If I'm hiking 6 miles in, that means that's a 12-mile day because I have to come back to base camp so that I can be on that machine. So that makes it a little inconvenient, but it doesn't make it impossible. So now I've been looking at a portable machine, but the doggone thing runs on 12 volt, and you can't pack a battery into the woods with you. It's just, you're not going to do it. So, whatever. So, that's Sty. Sty is back. I'm back. I'll do some Sty stories. I got some funny stories to tell you. We're going to go out in the woods. We're going to go back out to Lost Creek Falls here, and probably within the next month. I'm going to hike into some old stomping grounds that I haven't been in for 2-3 years. And I'd love to get back in that country. But in the meantime, I hope you're all willing to be understanding with me that the last 9 months, yeah, that's a big chunk missing in the Sty book, but it is what it is, and I am back, and now let's move forward. Let's get some videos done, let's get out there and enjoy the outdoors. So, as Sty always has and always will say, until next time, you all have a nice day. Bye-bye.